What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the first episode in our coverage of Northgard, which is a Viking city builder, I guess, which is made by the people who did Evoland 1 and 2. So that's made me pretty confident this game is probably going to be super awesome. I've got the early access copy right now, so you can check it out before the game comes out next week. However, Evoland 1 and 2 were both very, very good games, and I'm intrigued to see they made a great action top-down RPG puzzle game when they made Evoland, and so I'm very, very interested to see what they can do now that they've swapped genres and decided to play around with the city builder thing. I don't know, I love city builders. You guys saw me play Banished. You've all seen me play Tropico. You've seen me play Anno. And so I wanted to jump in and do a short little series here and check this out and just see how awesome it's going to be. So single player here, we've got to choose our name, Lamont. That is not a good name for a Viking. Our Viking's name needs to be Orgvar, all in caps, with 2 G's and also 2 R's, just to really write in the point that we are the dude. Difficulty is going to be on, sure, I guess normal sounds good to me. Let's jump into single player, I guess, against 3 AI players, and we'll see what happens here. Let's see, we got to pick our clan. We've got the clan of the wolf, the clan of the stag, and the clan of the... I'm going to go with the stag. Stag's dope as hell. Let's see here. Clan of the Stag. Proud of their legacy of astonishing achievements. They are renowned for their honorable and regal manner, as much for their harsh justice. I thought that said harsh juice for a minute. I was like, damn, they got juice? Is it lemon? Is it orange? What kind of juice you got? I love juice. Unyielding strength. Valuing wealth and fame. They are highly ambitious. So they start with extra food and crowns and also wood. A little bit of extra wood never hurts with the population growth. We are the Hall of Scalds, replaces the brewery and produces additional fame. We have high spirits, so all of our productions gain +1 per positive happiness and dedication. Oh, this game seems like it's going to be more complicated. I'm playing Civ. It's all over now. You guys are about to see how terrible I am at management. Just for the sake of argument, let's look at Hadron, the clan of colliders. We've got the clan of the goat. They like to survive in dangerous conditions and build sturdy settlements. They have no rival. They will endure and survive no matter what. So they start with sheep. They consume less food. And then they get better production bonus from feasts. And they get free tools. Not bad. And the clan of the wolf, they're probably good at fighting, right? Clan of the wolf. Aggressive, protective of their freedom, and more than a little reckless. They are well prepared to face the dangers of Northgard and use their combined might and mobility to leave little chance to all but the most resilient. Okay, let's go with Stag. That sounds good. Start this game off. Let's see what we can do here. So here's our little Vikings. Let's pan and scan around, and we'll get a feel for what the game feels like right now. We have 3 civilians. It looks like we've got a build button. It looks like they are doing their thing. If I click on him, can I tell him to do stuff? Is there like oh, they're just doing it all by their lonesome. Okay, so he's going out. It looks like he's found apple trees or something like that, and then he's bringing them back home. And I suppose that's to signify our... Yeah, okay, so nothing happens when they drop this off. That's just to signify the fact that we are actually producing. So villagers get food and the wild stocks up so your clan doesn't starve during winter. They're probably going to starve during winter, I'm not going to lie. We can build. We can do a house, and so we can have more clan members that way. We can do a scout camp so they can become scouts who can explore new areas, or we can go with a woodcutter's lodge. Let's go with a woodcutter's lodge first, because I'd like to be sure of the fact, and it looks like we can build anywhere inside of our sphere of influence. I'm going to put the woodcutter's lodge right over here to the side of our main longhouse, just to get it going. This is my first impressions. I've never played the game before, so we are going to have a little bit of trial and error right now as we go through. It looks like our chieftain, Orgvar, does not have much fame. Unfortunately, we're going to need a little bit more before we can do that, and so the fame victory is 12 areas controlled, 1,000 fame gained, and we have to build the altar of kings. We're probably going to be significantly behind the AI this entire time, would be my guess, because I'm trying things for the first time. And I'm going to be a little bit conservative about the way that I play through. Can we rotate buildings, or is that not available? It looks like we're actually set in this viewpoint. I'm trying to, like, click and rotate using different mouse keys, left and right, and it looks like we're basically just going to be looking at it isometrically like so. That's okay. Look at this guy over here with his chest all puffed out. This is a man who is confident about what he is all about. Let's see. We need to select a villager, and we can turn our villagers into woodcutters. Cool. Sounds good to me. So let's take a look at this place. And for the woodcutters, what does that do? That destroys the building. Number of assigned people. We can upgrade it. Okay, we don't have anybody working here. Let's say that I wanted that to happen. Ah, we right-click. Okay, gotcha. So the way that that works is you click on one of these little guys, and then you right-click on the building you want him to work inside of, and he'll just go over there and get it done. But that did hurt our food production a little bit. So what I'm thinking is that we produce some houses. It's 50 and 10 for the houses. I don't want to overdo it with my gold. I'm going to make a little street right here. So there's one right there. They're going to run off and do their thing. It looks like we take a little bit of a hit while one of our villagers is running around to build a house. That sounds all right to me, though. Let's do 2 houses just to get ourselves rolling. Nice. And can we rotate? Is that possible? So Squarespace brings it back over here. It looks to me as though we just get the buildings that we get. So I'm not going to dither on it too much. However, I'm going to put another house in right there. We're just going to have a nice little street that our Vikings can live on, because Vikings need houses from which to do Viking-y stuff. Let's see, we should prepare for winter. That sounds like a decent plan. What do we have going on? So Woodcutter's Lodge, we've got a training camp over there. We've got a trading post. We've got a healer's hut and a defensive tower. Let's do a scout camp next. With the scout camp, I'm going to put it... Oh, I don't know. Right here at the end of our little street. Let's keep our little residential street going on. We've got lots and lots of construction happening. We are running a little bit low on wood, but I think that if I can get myself... So how does this work right here? Do I get the villagers right now, or do the villagers come along later when that gets built? Next villager. Ah, so we have kind of a trickle upgrade right there. Okay, so the next villager is going to go to woodcutting, because that's the supply that I see us being the lowest on. Actually, I'll have you go be one right now, just to even out that deficit. I love the art, by the way. Everything looks really, really good. Ooh, there's a wolf over there. Is the wolf violent? Does it want to hurt me? I bet it wants to hurt me. Those wolves are always up to no good. Wolves are always messing around trying to take my punk ass out. So we've got a little bit of time left until we get our next villager. We've got 3 people that are doing just normal villagery stuff, picking up food off the ground and eating it because it's good for your immune system. Makes it so you got those antibodies all built up. Lots and lots of germs on every single piece of food that we feed everybody. That way, do they actually chop the trees down, or do the trees stay up over time? Oh, we've got a wolf coming in right here. Can you guys help out with that? Oh, look at the way that they rally. That's great. I hate it when organizational games, they don't rally to fight threats. That shit bugs me. I can't stand it. So I'm glad to see that, like, when things attack, everybody drops what they're doing, and they try to back up the main people. Unknown Force has 20 fame right there. We got a new guy, so let's go ahead and make him a scout so that he can go out and do his thing. He will discover new areas. Please wait until he is finished discovering a new area. Sounds great to me. How long do we have till our next villager? Does each of these provides shelter for more clan members? Do we have a more specific number than that? Wounded clan members have 20%. Ah, so we're going to need a healer's hut for that. Okay, let's build the healer's hut up next then. We'll get the healer's hut going. So the healer's hut is just going to cost us wood. That's lucky because we have... Oh, you can only have 4 of 4 buildings in an area. Ah, so it's a game about expansion. Okay, interesting. We have a maximum amount of buildings that we can build in certain areas. I wonder if that being the case then, if we're going to be able to transfer our guys in between locations? So we are a little bit behind right now. We want to get our fame up. We got to do a little bit better here. All right, so we've discovered a new area. What do I do with this new area? For 20 food, I can colonize it. Let's go. Let's colonize that thing. Let's get it moving. I want to have this all to our lonesome. Now, he's going to go and he's going to check the neighboring village. Oh, cool. All right. So I figured the map would just be like a bunch of big open space, but it looks like it's doing pretty well. This area is now empty, and we can put 3 buildings inside of it. 3 buildings inside of this area. Let's be careful about what we choose. I'm going to go with a healer's hut. I think that sounds good. So a healer's hut right there. Just something to show a little bit of solidarity. Aside from that, we could put a defensive tower in, but it looks like we have a bit... Well, we've got something that can attack us from right there. I'm going to wait until we scout a little bit better before I make that call. We've gotten ourselves 20 fame. What that was assigned for, I don't really know. I assume it's because we're doing good work here. Train your villagers to become merchants, who will then earn crowns. We've also got a training camp. I think we should have a war band. Let's focus on our defense for a little bit. I'm going to put in a building right there. This is going to be our little area that's responsible for us being able to fight and defend ourselves, I think. I like it, though. The game feels kind of rapid fire right now, but everything feels clean. I love the graphical styling. The Warcraft 3 kind of look that they decided to go for is very, very awesome, and I like that a lot, just with a little bit of things kind of tipped up to make it look a little bit nicer. Now, with these buildings over here, we need to bring a villager here. So do I click on them? And then, I assign them. Okay, so let's bring a couple villagers over to get this done. That'll mean that we have to refocus a little bit when it comes around to... What is our scout doing right now? He's scouting out that area. Very, very nice. That's what I was hoping he would scout out next. Looks like we've got a stone vein right there or something. Yeah, we can build a mine to get a little bit of stone. All right. Sounds good to me. Let's make sure... I don't think this game is going to be a click fest, but I want to make sure that we're at least making some kind of progress over here. So we've got the training camp, we've got the healer's lodge. I'm going to go with a woodcutter's camp over here. Actually, no. Let's not go with the woodcutters camp. Let's focus on, we'll make this like our supplementary area. How about that? Where we've just got a bunch of stuff that helps us out. So we'll put a trade post right there as well. On this side, it looks like our healer's hut has been concluded. Hut, hike, and all that. How many villagers do I have over here? 4 out of 4. Well, let's transfer one of you lot over here to become a healer. And we're getting next villagers pretty rapidly. So my hope is that, oh, badass. He's got like a little, oh, he's got like druid horns and shit. This guy is my hero. Will he heal this guy right here? Or like, what does he do? Does he go out to find herbs? And then once he finds herbs, he brings them back and then we use them for stuff? I'm just fascinated watching the game play right now, in all fairness. I just want to watch things happen, but I feel like I'm competing with the enemy at the moment. So like, I've got to rein it all in. So we've got 3 villagers and 2 woodcutters for right now. Next villager is coming in pretty soon. That's all finished off. So we've got a warband size, and we can recruit warriors. Did we get a freebie right there? We did not, but our scout appears to be doing his thing, just looking around. What is that? Is that a Draugr? Oh, shit, there's like zombies and stuff. Okay, we got to figure this out like right now. We got to come to the defense of our people. We got to do this. It's the only way to be safe. Looks like we're a little bit open from the south right here. Ooh, what is that? A runestone. We can recruit a lore master who produces lore. Okay. Some interesting little things around here. We've got a few more villagers going on. 2, 3. What are you? You're the scout. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. Where are they? Oh, winter's here. Winter is here, so we are actively eating through our food supplies right now. A little bit worrisome there, but I think we'll survive the winter okay as long as we stay on top of it. I'm going to colonize this area next, I think. Although I don't think that I can. Maybe I have to wait until I can colonize again. Oh, no, there it is. So there's a wolf in there, so we have to fight the wolf first, I think. Never corner a hungry wolf. Yeah, that seems about right. You guys, over here. Make it happen, Captains. And the rest of you guys will be assigned to other stuff. So I want a warrior. That's going to cost us 20 bucks. I will also get a trader so we can start earning some cash in here at our trade post. And so now we're actually net positive. Territory is under attack by a wolf. Hopefully everybody jumps in on that. Yeah, bring that big axe on over here. Not your big ass on over here, although it has been growing rotund lately. You may want to work on that. I don't understand how you're so fat when everybody else is so skinny right now in the middle of winter. It makes me worried. It makes me worried. So if I've got a warrior, how long does a warrior take? So can I command him to go do stuff like murder things? Like, where's the wolf at over here? He's got to be around, right? Is he hiding in the trees? We have enough lore to acquire new knowledge. We have discovered a wyvern's den. It will help us achieve victory. I have no idea what that means, but I think the wolf is back here. You, sir, go fight that wolf right there. Go fight him. Go fight that wolf. Make it happen, Captain. I don't know if he's going to be strong enough to kill said wolf. Yeah, it looks like he did okay. Our healer is probably going to get a little bit of long-term help from that. Good. Now go back to the territory you were already in. Colonized areas allow you to construct new buildings. I don't want to be spending food right now. That seems like a worrisome plan, but we can colonize this for 40 food. Winter doesn't look like it's that long. Food production is reduced. Let's colonize this area. It's a nice little corner, and I think it'll be a nice area for us to build some buildings. We are doing pretty well in the overall scheme of things. Oh, well, we were ahead, but Red just pulled ahead a little bit, so that's unfortunate. Got 2 guys over here who aren't doing much. So let's go ahead and assign them to healing lodges and whatnot. Maybe once it's full over here, they migrate to other areas is what I'm thinking. I think so. We'll watch this next villager that pops on out of the longhouse, and we'll see what he decides to do on this side. We could hire more scouts on our map. It looks like, oh, did we lose our scout over here? Or is there just a bunch of undead bullshit going on? There's a bunch of undead bullshit, and our scout is over here. So they don't bother the scouts. That's good to know. They aren't messing with them. Our happiness is 1. So territory is expanding. We're looking pretty good. Every 55 days, we get ourselves a new villager. I want to watch and see what this guy does, because our houses are full on this side. We've colonized over here. That's really, really good. I like that. It is a forest, so we do get a bonus. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to bulldoze it. I know that seems risky, but since this area over here gets a bonus to wood chopping, I'm going to set it up over on this side, and then you can go do your thing over there. Now, with the extra villager that just popped out, what did he do? Did he migrate over to here? I bet you he did. So we've got our warrior right there. He's all healed up. We got 2 guys on that side. Congratulations. Our clan has made it to a new year. We have enough lore to acquire a new knowledge. Oh, good. What knowledge do I want? Our woodcutters produce more wood. Military units attack power is up. More crowns production. Let's go for military units increase because we got a lot of enemies around us right now, and that makes me feel nervous. So 4 villagers right there. I need to move some people over to this side. You go do your thing over here. You as well. We'll have 2 villagers on this side. I will migrate the 2 woodcutters over to this side so that they are producing more wood for us than they were previously. I think that was a pretty good call. I don't want him to be idle, unfortunately. Is there like a food hut or anything I can build over there? I'm a little curious about this. So we've got a druid over here who's not really doing much. I'm going to unassign him. I'm going to unassign him and give him a different job. I'm going to make him a... Yeah, make him a peasant. Why not? Because our healers aren't getting much work in anyways. And as soon as that's done, we'll move them over to here. We'll keep construction rocking. We'll keep it rocking. So what happens with this villager over here? He pops out. And I assume he goes to a house. I don't know. Collect some food or something, bro. He can be a scout. Can he be a gatherer, though? So that's done. Let's move these guys over to here so that they're now producing wood for us. I will then think about some things that I want to produce on this side. Yeah, they're producing 8 now, which is a lot better. That's quite a bit better. We are a little bit behind, but I think we can pick up the difference. We've got a healer's hut. We've got defensive areas. The weather is cold this year. We'll have a blizzard this winter. We need to store a large amount of food and wood. Okay, we'll bring them back over here, and we'll get on it. Can I build another longhouse in order to just gather food? So I can build a trade route, but I need to learn trading in order to do that. I wasn't so sure. We have established contact with Brant, the leader of Wolf Clan. Can we talk to them? Oh, they haven't been expanding at all. So maybe I've been a little over-aggressive in my expansion. Who knows? These guys aren't really doing much down here. Can't do anything with the stone cutting. They're chopping that down. What happens if I... Oh, he becomes a lore master, right? Yeah, buddy, we got a lore master over here, so he's going to be throwing them bones, making sure that we're gaining even more lore so that we can advance ourselves a little bit further. But we are falling behind, so I'm a little worried about that. We have 5 villagers over here. We can also build a new building on this side. So you know what? Keep it going. Keep it rocking. Give me another house is what I want right now. We can get a mine as well. But I think I'm going to stick with houses for right now. So put a new house in. We'll put a new street on this side. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't cause the guys that pop out of the door right there to get stuck. I don't think that it will. But the more food we can produce, the happier I will be. Because they just said that we're going to have a crazy winter coming in. So we'll need a bunch of food and a bunch of wood. So I'll probably halt my construction from here just to make sure things don't get any rowdier. And just make sure that we're storing up a lot of the things that we need in order to make it. So Woodcutter's Lodge there can only have those 2. On this map, we can only have 2 buildings. I would suggest we do a mine over here would be my next inclination. We have 6 villagers. As soon as he gets done right there, we are not happy. Well, why are you not happy? Expected happiness will attract new villagers. So our population isn't growing. We need more happiness. Okay. So trading post is good to go. Healer's hut has nothing going on. Let's take you. You're going to be a healer from now on. Actually, no. You're going to be a warrior from now on. You'll be a warrior. And I'm going to leave everybody else to do their thing. Now, where are my other warriors at? Where are the warriors at? So we've got 2 warriors. Got 1 right there. Can I rubber band box these? Oh, it selects all if you double click them. Okay. Well, what do? They have 50 health and they do 10 damage. We do 12 damage. So let's take these 2 and let's go fight these Draugr for control of this area. And if we can get rid of the Draugr hive and whatever else has happened, our clan is not growing because it's unhappy. But then again, Brant... Retreat, run away. Why did the other warrior not come out here? Go ahead and go get him. You go back over there. Healer, do your thing. I'm sure you'll get him back up to steady shape in just a moment. Because it's raining. Oh no, our scout was hurt while exploring a new area. We lost a warrior over there too. It's a little bit of a bummer, but I think it'll be alright. Next villager's coming up pretty soon though. Food growth is a little bit weak right now. I wish that it was better, but it ain't. Lore is going well though. Fur coats. Your warband no longer has reduced power in fighting outside of your territory. Militia. I'm going to go with trading so that I can have a trade route. So that establishes trading routes with trading posts. Okay, we're making a little bit of money. I actually probably should have gone... Well, I don't know. We have enough wood for right now. I'm going to have him come back over and be a villager for a bit and produce more food. In addition, Loremaster's doing his thing. Healers are also doing their thing. We only have 1 of 2 healers, though. You guys just pull more food. Pull more food if you can. Wounded clan members are producing a little bit less. We don't need cash, so bring them back to become villagers as well and produce more food for us. More food. The more we have, the better. I want to have a food surplus. Happiness has mostly stalled out, so that's okay. As long as it's not negative, I'm okay with that. He's healing a warrior at 83%. We lost a warrior over there, but we did soften up the Draugr a little bit. We're ahead of blue team, little bit behind the red team, though, just by a smidgen. Not by a lot, just a smidge. With that said, I think we're just about out of time for the day. This game is called Northgard. If you like what you've seen so far, definitely I'm going to pause it so that I'm not wasting my time here. The game does not have a pause button. If you liked what you saw here today, check out the game down below, put it on your wish list for Steam, support developers that do cool stuff. I don't know what the price point is going to be just yet because it's not out and released, and honestly, I didn't have the intelligence and foresight to take a look at the press kit that they sent on over. I'm sure I'll get back to you with that in the next episode. If you also like what I do over here on the channel showing off games, make sure you check out the Patreon. It's a great way to support me and make sure that the channel doesn't go anywhere. But aside from that, this game is called Northgard by the developers that did Evo Land. That alone, if you're into indie games, should already get your ears perking on up, since that was one of the original indie games that really got people. There was like Super Meat Boy, there was like Braid, there was Evo Land, there was that first big burst, you know, of games that came out when the indie genre started out. And so this is a developer that has a considerable resume behind them. I'm looking forward to playing the game a little bit further. We're going to do probably 5 or 6 episodes. Leave me lots of comments down below. That's important on YouTube nowadays, even if it's an arbitrary comment that means nothing. Just drop it down there. That's the best way you can help the channel out. I will see you all next time. Hi-do, everybody. It's been a blast.